Yo, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. It is late and not on a day that I usually stream, so thank you so much for being here. Gonna be playing some Pokemon cards as we do here. It is that time. I wanted to get an extra stream in because Lost Origin just came out, and because of my busy schedule, I have not been able to make any videos about Lost Origin decks. So I wanted to get in there and, get some more games in with Lost Origin stuff. Thank you, Thayer, for that sub. Thank you guys for being here. Yes, good morning to you, Yoshi, from Germany. Thank you, Anonymous, for that gifted sub. Getting the stream kicked off. And Awis with the Prime sub as well. Thank you, guys. Toby and Manswine as well. And Thayer with those subs. Thank you. It's been a beautiful day here. And I'm stoked to play some cards. This is a deck I was thinking about working on. What's up, Noel? How you doing? And Real Sunny with the 100 bits. Shinarai with the sub. Dang, you guys excited about something? Or is it just Twin with the tier 2 sub as well? Thank you, guys. Warm welcome. I don't deserve this. We're just going to play some cards. Have I had a chance to play any since last stream? No, because it's been crazy. I have had a very crazy couple of days. Lost Origin came out Thursday afternoon. I got to play Friday, and today's Saturday. So, yeah. I streamed Friday morning, and today is Saturday, right? So, thank you, Omniforce, for the Prime sub. I'm chilling with Canes and PTC. Yeah, that sounds like a rockin' Saturday night as well. You want to see my twist on Clefairy? I feel like this was something that was fun. It's like literally it's just a Cramorant deck, right? But I felt like it needs a little bit more. Like you can't just do Cramorant. You might need a little bit something extra. But Cramorant gets you further than you would think. Right. Doing 140 base with a choice bounce. Pretty good. Sableye, Cramon's. But then I got to put energy in the deck, guys. Yeah, 3 Articunos, bro. We ain't losing it. We're taking no L's to Reggie. No, literally no Reggie L's, bro. These are just Reggie dubs. It's kind of the way that this version of the deck is built. It's like a rock collection deck. Thank you, Birdkeeper Matt, for that sub, putting us over the edge for that hype train. Thank you, and Tally Jammer for the tier 1 sub in the 22 months. I mean, let's just get in here. We're just gonna. It's just fun to just play. Well, I have the one free attacker. The Drapion can be a free attacker, and then Cramorant's a free attacker. And then I thought about trying to squeeze like a thin Giratina line in there. Hisui and Gudra. I'm down to mess around with that. You could play Birdkeeper in route. That's true. It's another free attacker. I like it. I like it a lot. That sounds cool. All right, we're about to be chilling versus the Shadow Rider deck. That's for sure. I think we got this one. We got this one down pat. We're gonna do everything we want to do. We're gonna go turn 1. 160 damage or something. It's going to be insane. And Shadow Mist doesn't do anything because it's all no energy. There's like literally no energy in this deck, which is so sick. All right, we got the Battle VIP pass. We're going to go get some dudes. We're going to get a couple of comfies so that we could start partying. Yeah, let's get our fellas out. Heavy ball. Anybody in here? That's right. Radiant Halucha. Right where I want him. Sick. Escape rope. And we start flower selecting. Pokegear. Okay. Scoop up net Comfy. Promote another Comfy. Flower selecting. Culver's Experiment. Okay. Culver's Experiment. And we get Scoop Up Net. Articuno. Gear. Okay. Then we've got 4 cards in the Lost Zone now. So I can play Pokestop and see what I hit here. We find Air Balloon and Switch Cart, which is quite good because I can scoop up net the Comfy, go into this guy, flower selecting, find the Choice Belt, put down the Articuno, Choice Belt, Air Balloon, and turn 1. We're gonna swing for 150 damage, bro. Thank you, PokeDad, for the Prime sub. Yeah, man. I ain't playing no games, brothers. I ain't playing no games. And then if they evolve it into the VMAX, I'm smacking them for 30 more damage. Yeah. It's a 0 energy deck. This is the new 0 energy deck, dude. There ain't no energy in here. I had this deck on my mind, and I was like, bro, I need to play it. Thank you, Card Dog, for that Prime sub. Yeah. How's it do against the rocks? We should be fine against the rocks. I got 3 Articuno in here. This deck is just built to get a turn 1 attack every single game. Yeah, this is literally that was the first game with the deck. There are so many good cards in here that it can't possibly be bad. All right, we got Zubat, we got Zacian. That's fine. Yeah, we're huge chilling right now. Switch card, Pokestop. Let's select some flowers. Got the Air Balloon. Air Balloon is quite good. But there's more that I yearn for. So let's go try to thin a supporter out of the deck first. We whiff, sad. Then we do this. That's all good. So we can put down the Cramorant, and we scoop up net the Comfy, and we escape rope, and we flower select again, and we grab scoop up net. We scoop up net the Comfy, and then we switch cart back into the Comfy, and we flower select again, and we find the gear. Do we find the gear? Or do we go find... I'm going to put a 3rd card into the Lost Zone, and then I could just go get another Comfy and put a 4th card in the Lost Zone by retreating, and then if I find the switch, I just attack. I think we just go for the gear, though. and just say, like, I'm definitely finding Culver's here. Like, definitely, right? Oh, yeah, for sure. We're confirmed finding Culver's. So then we go here, and then we take Battle VIP Pass, Culver's, and probably the Ordinary Rod. It's fine. And then at this point, we've got 5 cards in the Lost Zone, and we've got Battle VIP Pass. So we go get Comfy, Articuno. That's cool. And we slap a Choice Bell here, put another Cramorant down, retreats, and I'm swinging turn 1 for 150 damage again. Thank you, Craig, for that Prime sub and the 12 months. 1 year at the gym. Let's go. Yeah, man. That's it. Just like that. Turn 1, 150. It's nuts. It's nuts, man. It's a crazy deck. I honestly think this is crazy. You know what it reminds me of? I had this epiphany. I had an epiphany, and I realized that Cramorant is just Halucha from Furious Fists. And then when I had that revelation, my whole world opened up. Yeah. Yeah, when I realized that this guy is literally just Halucha, I was like, holy smokes. Okay, we can do this, man. We're just going to start swinging turn 1. There's enough damage buffs to make it so that you can do like 50% of a VMAX's hit points, right? There's Articuno, which allows you to hit 120 and 130 to knock out the Reggies. So, like, what more do you need? You're not going to win every single game, obviously. Against decks that heal, you're going to have a bad time. But against a lot of other decks, you're probably chilling. So, like, who cares, right? Cool, let's do this. Let it rip. We've got the heavy ball. We'll grab. They probably are not putting any Pokemon VMAX into play. It doesn't look like. So we can trek. We'll take the rope. And then we'll Culver's Experiments. Grab Scoop Up Net Boss. And switch cart. And then, yeah, we're chilling. We've got a pretty big hand here. We'll just spit. Take our prize. Another Choice Belt. Feeling good, man. It's just 4 Culver's Experiment and 4 Boss's Orders. That's the deck. 4 gear. 4 net, 4 rope. Yeah. They're going to be doing a lot of damage with Indeedee. They've got the hand deck, right? Oh yeah, I love the hand deck. Hand Kinesis, it's cool. They get like a ton of cards in their hand, and then they hand Kinesis. But my Cramorants do not care about that whatsoever. Not even a little bit. Thank you, Brandon, for the tier 3 sub. Appreciate it, Brandon. Thank you. And the 37 months. Yeah, Turbo Cram, man. I can't believe that it's been so long since our Alolan Ninetales 0 energy deck. And now we've got a new 0 energy deck. It's glorious. All right, Indeedee's doing a lot of damage now, but that's okay. We're just going to gust up this fella. You got 70 hit points left. I don't really need to waste any buffs. I got 18 cards left in the deck. We could just let it rip. And we can put I need to make sure I have enough attackers to close the game out, but that shouldn't be a problem. Just put these guys back in. And I know they play Avery, so I do want to look out for that. We can quick ball to get another... Yeah, we'll not need this Drapion, so we can get rid of that. Get a Cramorant. Cramorant down. And I don't want to just play into... Oh, we'll Flower Select too. That's cool. Actually, just going to grab the shoes. They seem better. And then we're coming in with Cramorant to spit for 120. And find Rope and Rope. Rope-a-dope, baby. Rope-a-dope. Oh, yeah, there's Arcanine as well. It's true. I'd have to put a fourth Articuno in. Wait, how many hit points does Arcanine have? 140? I just need to get all 3 Articunos out. We're chilling. Yeah. 130 is free, bro. Oh, that matchup is free then. Yes. And there's the Hisui and Electrode. All right, so there's 3 zero energy decks. Dang, that's crazy. Is there a reason I didn't knock out the Indeedee? What if my opponent played that card that allows them to discard one of the bench Pokemon or something? What if they played Volo, bro? I don't know what's in their deck. What if they Volo me? Let's 13 cards left in deck. Yeah, I'll take the boss. That's fine. And then let's Flower Selecting. Take that. 10 cards left in deck. Need to be a little careful, but I'm fine. Flower Selecting. Take the quick ball. At this point, all I need to do is make sure that I have enough attackers. So, we're chilling. Cramorants. Scoop up Net the Comfy. Coming in with Cramorants. Choice Belt here. Shouldn't really matter. Ordinary Rod. Put the other Cramorants back into the deck. And then we'll spit for 120 again. Find our Holucha. It's cool. I was a little bit concerned that maybe they would attack with Crobats. But Crobat only does 100 damage, so I don't actually have to worry about that very much. Yeah, the Drapion is here for Mew. It's a free attacker. There's like almost no downside to playing Drapion as an option against Mew. That's the idea anyways. We could put pressure on with our Cramorants and then just go in. Ooh, we got Galarian Berserker now with a Treasure Rush attack. 20 damage for each card in your hand. Yo, how much damage you think? I want to see it, honestly. I do. How are we doing? 300 here? You got the sauce, 300 damage to my Cram. 400 damage. Yo, that was sick. You got to let them know they have a good deck when they do that. Out of respect, brother. Out of respect. I think that I've got enough boss left in this deck, so let's check it out. I know I have one prized. I've got one boss in hand, one in the discard pile, one prize. So I definitely have boss left, so I can afford to go boss game. Been a while since we've talked about boss game, hasn't it? It has. I know. So let's go there. And we'll spit. Thank you, Absolute MVP, for that Prime sub in the 3 months. Hopefully we find a boss here. We don't. And it looks like they are going to boss. They've got more Berserkers where that came from. That's okay, because I am 2 prizes up. I didn't want to go for the 2-hit KO on Berserker, since I guess Volo makes it so that there is technically a way that I could lose there. They could have also played some scoop up nets, but they already have 2 in the discard pile, and they couldn't scoop up all these guys. So we should just have it here. I've only got 4 cards left in deck, and here's the game-winning boss. So we boss up Indeedee, and that's a wrap. GG's. We spit our way to sweet, sweet victory. Let's go. With no energy. I guess I do have to worry a little bit about... I don't know, we got 4 escape rope in the deck, so... Flying Pikachu's like a little bit annoying, but we do 2-hit KO Flying Pikachu, so... That's kind of fine. But there's also space in this deck. Like, there's room to mess around. This is the most turbo deck I've played in a long time. The whole... And it's crazy, because it doesn't even play... Nice. We're up against a Giratina V-Star deck. We've got our Brave, Comfy in the active spots. Ready to go. And we've got a beautiful looking opening hand with Trekking Shoes, Double Quick Ball, Culver's Experiments. We'll be able to get it popping here on turn 1. So I'm stoked about this. They've got a grass on their Giratina and a pass. It's fine with me. Let's trek. Do we want the switch cart? The switch cart is nice. We'll take the switch cart. And then let's just Culver's Experiment. Let's get into it. Do I want my Battle VIP passes? Yes. We'll take Battle VIP pass. We'll take... Sheesh. Cramorant and Gear. Yeah, those are really good cards. So then... we could Battle VIP pass to go get ourselves a couple of Comfy. And I would like to quick ball away a quick ball to thin my deck a little bit more to go get another Cramorant. And then we can Pokestop. Brilliant. This is why this deck is so nuts. All right, flower selecting. Look at us go, man. look at this, bro. Like, look at it. Thank you, Koros Eagle. And Bugcatcher Leo for those subs. Thanks, guys. Scoop up net, Comfy, flower selecting. Take the air balloon. I literally have all the Pokemon that I need already. I've got 4 Pokemon in the Lost Zone. Easy peasy turn 1 attack with Cramorant. There we go. Choice Belt on the benched one. Retreats. Slap that guy down. Spit. Let me take the turn 1 knockout again. Find an Articuno off the prizes. That's cool. And we do have some built-in protection against cards like Big Charm if your opponent is no fun in playing Big Charm, you know, say they give their Pokemon 310 hit points, then you could put down a couple of Articuno and swing, right? So if you have 2 Articuno in play, you're doing base 160 damage with a Choice Belt. You'd have to do that twice to take the knockout to do 320 damage. Or you could do 150 plus 160. So you could do 1 Articuno one turn and then 2 Articuno the next turn. And we play 3 Articuno so that we always have that option. All right, they've got their Giratina V-Star ready to go. Thank you, Trace, for that Prime sub. Appreciate it. But I think that single prize decks are definitely on the rise right now. They're very good. Fortunately, if you happen to run into anything like a Radiant Charizard, you hit that for weakness. You know, those are like single prizers with an obnoxious amount of hit points, right? Thank you, Anonymous, for that gift to Lizzie. I appreciate you. All right, I got training courts. Sure. The Pokestops are insane in this deck because you just like suck out all of the... You suck out all the Pokemon with like Battle VIP Pass, and then your whole deck is items. The attack's unaffected. No! All right, never mind. All right, against Charizard, we're having a bad time. It's not affected by weakness? Why? Sorry, I didn't read that. All right, I take it back. Thank you, chat, for reading. I did not read. All right, so they're taking out my Cramorant with a Cramorant, and it looks like they're building up Radiant Greninja. I have got answers to that, though, so I do not care. Because, yay, we found another Colress. That's cool. Let's just do this thing. Let's Colress. We've got Rod, Net, Rope. Those all seem pretty good. And I really would like to find my Manaphy. But I could also just protect my board with, like, a bunch of scoop-up nets as well. So we could certainly do that. 23 cards left in the deck. Let's Trek. Do I want the Articuno? Yes. And then let's retreat. Flower Select. Take the Pokestop. Scoop up net, the Comfy. Flower Select. Take the Gear. And then we put the Pokestop into play. Gear. Grab Boss. Gear. Grab Boss. Pokestop. We get the Quick Ball. We'll Quick Ball away this Comfy. And it's like, okay, do I want to... I could just play around the Radiant Greninja by just scooping up this Comfy. It's almost better to just get the other Cramorant and just say, you will not... Yeah, I think it's definitely just better to get the Cramorant. So we do that. Scoop up net the Comfy, send up Cramorant, and now it's like, okay, what are you really doing? And we can go bench, bench, and spit, right? Thank you, Kame, for that Prime sub in the 2 months. I'm glad that you're digging the content. Thank you. Oh, yeah, we're cooking here, dude. Look at that hand. 4 of a kind. Sheesh. Thank you, Afro Rob, for that raid of 14. Appreciate you, Afro Rob. Nice. Yeah, well, feeling pretty good about this. They've got Luminion down. That's fine. What do we need the Lost Vacuum card for? Is it Kamehameha? I see that now. It's not just Kame. All right. Kame. Called you Kame. Thank you, Kamehameha, I should say, for that sub. I've been thinking about whether or not there's a way to add like a closer to this deck. But I kind of like it. It feels like Zapdos Jirachi. That's why I love this deck. If you played Team Up Zapdos Jirachi, this deck is that deck, right? You don't need more cards in the Lost Zone. Brother, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 9 cards in the Lost Zone, and you only need 4. So we could... Yeah, you only need 4 cards in the Lost Zone. So, I mean, you could play like a thin Giratina line, but then you got to play like Energy and stuff. It's just super cringe, right? All right, so they're going in with the Radiant Greninja, but they can't really do anything unless they're going to attack the Radiant Greninja twice. They already have played their Ordinary Rod, and there's no way they play 2. No chance. Now, because of my 2 Articuno, I can easily knock this thing out, so I will. I've got 10 cards left in deck, so it's time to start being a little bit careful. As I play. As I just play my Pokestop, but it doesn't really matter, does it? I've kind of got my whole deck in my hands at this point. And Quick Ball away. Like, what else do I honestly need? You don't need anything. I'll go get another Cramorant, take a look at my supplies. And then we'll bench this fella. I don't think... Oh, they might have a way to take advantage of this with like a Sableye, so I will just scoop up that and put it back down. And then I'm thinking that I bench Comfy just in case. And we'll spit for 130 damage. So my board is like pretty much just here and ready to go. Look at this gorgeous board, dude. Just look at it, man. Look at all my birds. Honestly, I mean, it's a deck that just starts doing... I think you've got a second Ordinary Rod. You've got to be kidding me. It doesn't really matter because I still... Like, if they attack with this guy again, then... if they attack with the Greninja again... then they still are only knocking out 1 Comfy, so it doesn't really matter. But see, they played their Lost Vacuum. That's why I didn't just like put all of my choice belts down. And I'm going to get Roxanne to 2. That's fine. I've got Escape Rope and Comfy. That's cool. I've got Pokestop in play. That's cool. I like that. They may decide to come up with Giratina in swing. Who knows? If they do that, I need to just find some boss's orders to finish it off. That is the vibes. Looks like they're going in with Cramorant. That's like totally fine, right? Because all I need to do is go Cram Knockout. But let's like dig a little bit, right? So if I play Escape Rope, like who are they probably sending up? Probably like a Comfy or something. So that's okay. We'll go Flower Selecting. I've got 4 Ordinary Rod or 4 Boss in the deck, so I can easily just take the Rod here. And Rod. Well, let's stop first. And then we find Switch Cart, which is cool. So I will Rod back in. these two. Yeah. And then we can just, what a boss. I'm doing 130 right now. No, I don't want a boss. Let's just switch cards into Cramorant and spit. We'll take that knockout. We find a choice belt, which is good. Helps me to hit the 2-hit KO that I need to close the game. Getting close for sure. I felt like Slowbro would be sick in this deck, right? Because sometimes, like, just getting to 2 prizes and just being able to just close the game would be awesome. I've also thought about, you know, like Charizard with, oh, but we have Halucha in here, so we can't play Radiant Charizard, right? So it's just fine. I think we just make it the Cramorant deck. Like, don't overthink it. It's just Cramorant, baby. Just let it live as a broken Cramorant deck. They got Mirage Gates. They can power up another Tina. That's fine. They got 3 prizes left. Any suggestions for cheap and consistent decks for... Yeah, how about this one? The Cramorant deck. Okay, so they're going to use their V-Star to knock me out, which is fine. I'm going to send up Cramorant. No, I'm not. I'm going to send up Comfy. Yep, that's okay. Let's go... Flower selecting. We'll take the Cramorant. Bench it. Pokestop. Choice belt on the Cramorant. Escape rope. And they have to think about who they're going to promote. And we're doing 140, 150, 160. Gosh, I'm like literally 1 Articuno away from being able to knock out a Luminian. That's insane. if we play 4 Luminian, we could do it. Boss up this guy. And then... There's no way they play 2 vacuums, right? Like, that would be absurd. Yeah, that would be absurd. You would not play 2 vacuums. And then we'll spit for 160 damage. And they need to not, like, Volo. If they Volo, I lose. But they probably are not going to Volo. Nah, they got just Boss Articuno. They're trying to stall, right? Because they're hoping that I don't have it. So they're gusting something up, and they're going to try and spread with Sableye. But I've got Escape Rope Boss for game with my birds, dude. What's up, Grant Manley? With the rate of 33. Thank you, Grant. Huge shout out to Trick Roar with that raid. Thank you, Grant. Hopefully you're having a great day. But we've got it wrapped up. And we boss up the Giratina and spit for game. GG's. I don't mess with the birds, bro. Ain't playing no games. Yeah, this deck has got huge rock deck energy for sure. It's it's like it basically is team up Zapdos Jirachi. It's basically that deck. Except you're trying to like no, yeah, it just basically is that deck. And then what the deck needs though is like a Tapu Koko GX equivalent, which it does not have right now. And also, everybody always chooses to go first, which is exactly what you want, which is awesome. We need like a Tapu Koko GX. So the cool thing about Zapdos Jirachi was that you were doing like the same amount of damage. In fact, you were doing way less damage because you were doing base 80, and then with a whatever the choice was, it choice Scar? No, choice. What was it? Choice something. Anyways. Choice band. That's right. It was choice band. Okay, we're going to get this other cram. And then we're going to start doing some things. Let's gear, see if I can't thin a little bit. And then let's Culver's. And we're looking to just thin the deck as much as we can. So hitting the Battle VIP pass is obviously Poggers because we can thin the deck there. We want the Manaphy definitely. So that's good. And then we start selecting flowers. We'll choose first. Yeah, we want that. Cool. Now it's time to start selecting, and I've already got the turn 1 attack. So we'll grab... How much damage do I need to be able to do with this deck? The thing is, I think I've already lost zoned 1 Articuno, so if I could do 130, which doesn't really matter, so I could just ditch the Articunos and just say, like, I'm just going to eat the Sobbles and Drizziles alive, so it doesn't really matter. So we can scoop up Net the Comfy, go into a new one, flower select, take the switch cart, and we'll bench Cramorant, bench Comfy, switch cart into Cramorant because I've got 4, and choice belt here, spit. So we do that. 130 is needed for Greninja. Ah, you're right. But with Manaphy out, they won't hit it. They won't use Greninja. Right? That's the thought. So they only have 1 Drizzile this turn. We're thinking that they're just going to just attack with Origin Form Palkia. I'm going to like smack this thing for, so we're in the ballpark of 150 damage or so. They've got Tool Jammer. That's annoying. Yeah, that could be a deal breaker, actually. I may need a way to remove tools. Yeah. I may need that. The Tool Jammer is going to be bad news for me, for sure. Huh. That's okay, though. I'm kind of depending on these choice belts to do some damage. I guess if I had not lost zoned 2 Articuno, I could do it if I had 3 Articuno, but I don't. So that's tough. Can select some flowers. Got a boss's orders. And then scoop up Net. Select flowers. Grab scoop up Net. Kind of need to find more basic Pokemon. Go here, select flowers. We'll get the trekking shoes. Trek. Don't. 2 rapid strike? No, we don't want the Drapion. We get switch cart. Okay. They have not used their V-Star power yet. Let's boss up this guy. Flower selecting. Grab the scoop up nets. Retreat. And we'll spit for 140. Yeah, I probably need to find a way to deal with the Tool Jammer. I can't really afford to 3-hit KO a V-Star. I think we'll probably lose if we do that. We have 4 bosses orders, 1 in the discard pile. That's it so far. Tough. They've got Irida. Water energy in the discard pile. They can use their V-Star power to either attack with this. Lost Vacuum. I guess so. That's probably fine. They're probably going to try and knock out my Manaphy with the double cross switcher play. Which, like, makes sense, but I also do not care if they do that. Oh, yeah, I got room for a Lost Vacuum or 2. We could probably afford to play 2 Lost Vacuum. The trekking shoes are like a little bit of a luxury. But the deck is sick. The engine is cool, right? It's just like, it's turboed out. It's the Lost Zone engine. It just works. Yeah, they're going for the Manaphy and starting to load up the Greninja. For sure. So that's fine. We promote Comfy. And we find gear, so... Oh, and I have no tool because of that, but that's fine. We get Quick Ball. So we go Ordinary Rod. These 2 guys back into the deck. Quick Ball away Radiant Lucha. Get Manaphy again. And then scoop up nets. Boss up this guy. And spit. Fighting a losing war here, but it's fun at least. I do have 3 Cramorants left in the deck. Not a great looking hand here. It's kind of slowly dwindling out of my favor. But if I hadn't had to been using boss's orders to get around this Tool Jammer, if I just had a way to deal with the Tool Jammer, it would be better. I really cannot wait for the Intellion engine to rotate. Right? I think strategies like this are going to become more feasible when you don't have this guy kind of running everything. But, you know, I think that this deck has definitely exceeded my expectations. Yeah, if I could 2-hit KO this, I'd have a shot to win. But I can't. We've got 2 boss down. Because if I go, they're going to go to 3 prizes here, and then I go swing, then they go to 2 prizes, then I go swing, and then I go to 1 prize, and then I go knockout, and then they win the game. Yeah, so I'll just concede. I can't do it. So we need a way to remove tools. Right? Or else it's not going to work. Or we need a way to do, like, just slightly more damage. There's a lot of space in here to play with, though. I've really got, like, a lot of stuff going on. Yeah, quite a bit. Could also just put the 4th Articuno in and say no. I'm playing Radiant Hawlucha, though. How are we supposed to beat VMAXs? Thank you, Daniel Davis, for the tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. The shoes are like, you don't necessarily need the shoes. Those are like a very medium card in here. They're like cool. Sometimes they push and you get like, you push with it and you get exactly what you want. Zard fits in this deck because we play 4 Choice Belt. Doesn't fit in this deck because we don't play energy. So then, that's true. We could cut the Hawlucha and go for Zard instead. But then we got to fit energy in here, dude. The no energy is sick. That's what I'm saying. That's the idea, man. That's the whole idea of the deck. Then you got to play fire energy. That's as if I'm going to like. All right, the cool thing about fire energy, though, is you can actually retreat them. But yeah, it's like also fire energy? Like, dude, what? I think it just is what it do. You just play it like this. It's fine. As far as like the 0 energy deck goes, this is just like about. This is kind of like where the 0 energy deck lies. And that's okay. Yeah, the stadiums are really good. The air balloons are good. You need the 4 choice belts. Yeah. That's cool. Yeah, no energy. I think this deck is better than RK9. One-to-one matchup, this deck beats Arcanine every time. Not close. You could play Bird Keepers and a Rowlet. It'd be kind of cute, but Probably just not worth it. Ooh, we are playing against a Hisuian Gudra V-Star deck. This should be kind of an interesting matchup because Fantina doesn't really do anything to my deck. But their Iron Rollout attack does decrease damage dealt to them by 80. But I can push around that with Escape Rope. So, you know, and then they play Crystal Cave. So there's some stuff. We'll see how it goes. I think it could be fine, potentially. Sometimes it's difficult to force these V-Star decks to take 6 individual prizes, right? We'll Trek. Do I want the Cram? I got a lot of Crams in this hand. I don't even want that Cram. We want the Battle VIP pass, baby. Let's go get these guys. And then Flower Select. We like definitely want choice belts for this matchup so that I can do as much damage as possible. Yeah. I'll be fine. Yeah, we'll grab the choice belt. I'll find more stuff here. Gear to thin before the Culver's experiments. Oh boy. Okay. Take these. Don't tell me that I missed the turn 1 attack. I can't do that. Only got 3 cards in the loss zone. So I need to retreat into a Comfy and find another switch card here, which we find every time. And then we go here and switch cards, bench, and spit for the knockout. And then we find Pokestop, which is nice. Oh, they've got Radiant Greninja. Will they be able to get 7 cards in the loss zone? No, they're not going to get 7 cards in the loss zone this turn. They're just promoting Radiant Greninja because they've got 4 now. Yeah, they ain't going to get 7, though. Yes, this deck only beats Arcanine with Articuno. Yeah, this deck has 3 Articuno in it. So, of course it does. I do have to look out for a potential Moonlight Shuriken, because that could get ugly, as I do not have my Manaphy down yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Escape Rope. It's fine. I would love to knock out a Greninja, though, with double Articuno. I think they've got 6 now. Uh-oh. They're moving along. Thank you, Sammy, for the tier 1 sub in the 14 months. Appreciate you, Sammy. Thank you. I can retreat into Cramorant and take a knockout. That's fine. So I think at this point I just continue not gusting. I could force them to have a switch to get the Gudra out. I'm also just doing a lot of damage to the Gudra. They could heal it. We find Manaphy, so I'm just instantly going to slam that. And it's Flower Select. Take choice. Quick Ball away Drapion. Get an Articuno. Pokestop. I just got rid of a boss, unfortunately. It's 2 bosses down, so I need to be very conservative with those, which is fine. So we're just going to continue swinging. I could see this going poorly. However, if I can find escape ropes, I can get around the Goodra, and I play 4. So it's a thought. Oh, and this thing fully heals itself? Yes, auto loss for sure. Right? Yeah, it's just an auto loss. I forgot about the fully healing deal. Unfortunately, I don't think our Cramorant deck can beat this guy. So that's like another reason. Like the deck needs some way to deal more damage, right? Take the stadium. Pokestop. Quick ball away the battle VIP pass. Get another Comfy. Escape rope. Hisuian Zork to counter the goo. But if they just switch it, then it doesn't make a difference. Flower selecting. Scoop up nets. It's Culver's experiments. It's gear first. Grab that. Culver's experiments. Yikes. Alright, we'll take boss. We take scoop up nets. We take ordinary rod. Got 7 cards left in the deck with scoop up nets. Uh-oh. That's fine. We scoop up nets. Find lost vacuum and switch cards. We take switch cards. Switch cards. I'm looking for my other Articuno. There it is. We scoop up nets. This was not worth it. In no reality was this worth it, but I'll have you know we did 130 damage. Oh man. Alright, yeah, so they're just gonna iron roll out again. Right. So we're like, okay. I've thought about playing instead. I think we just have to play like I think we just have to play like a echoing horns. That's how we win against decks like this. Not actually going through. You know what I mean? So yeah. I can't beat this guy because I can't 2-hit KO the Goodra. So I think in order to actually beat that deck, the Radiants are right. So we might have to. The 0 energy deck is cool, but you might have to just go with the Zard and the energy. Yo, GG's Creo. Yeah, we can't actually beat the Gudra. No. Unfortunately. If we played Charizard, you could play Charizard. We have 4 escape ropes. You could escape rope boss. Definitely cannot try to. I kind of like the idea of just running Echoing Horn instead. What did I just take out? The shoes? It's not bad. The shoes and the vacuum. We can put the vacuum back in. And say we kind of have to play 2 Echoing Horn. I think Echoing Horn is like, yeah, is better. And then, oh, I know what we're doing here. Yo, what if you play like a Silene, dude? Brother. Oh yeah, we took out the Radiant Lucha, and we took out the Drapion. That's fine. If you want more than 2 Horn, then we will Silene for them. There she is. And then we could get Palpad, right, to Palpad the Silene back into the deck. Yes. I like where you guys are going with this. And then Palpad. I do kind of miss my shoes already. Silene always works, guys. Come on. All right, we don't need Silene. But 4 Articuno's kind of poggers. Doing a lot of damage if you have 4 Articuno. I'm talking like, yeah, 2 shoes would be great. If I could fit 2 shoes in here. We don't even need this Palpad. Like, what do we need the Palpad for? Just 2 shoes. There we go. Yeah, something about them boots, bro. No, the Echoing Horn stays. I'm not losing to another Gudra deck. What does the Zigzagoon do, though? And our nets are very valuable because we kind of need them for the confies. Sheesh! Looks like maybe I'm playing against a Dialga deck. We'll see. They've got Mew and another Mew and a Quick Ball. Is it Metal Energy? What do we got? Oh. Okay. Sure. We've got Tisui and Zorua. And Bibarel. We've got... Yeesh. This is an awesome opening hand. Loving it. Literally doesn't get much better than this. We've got everything that we want and more. Get Comfies. We got Cramorant. We've got it all. I don't know what kind of deck my opponent is playing with their Hisuian Zorua Trickery. That's fine. I'll get these guys. And we'll start selecting flowers. Take the boss. And then we'll escape rope. And see who they promote. Probably the other Mew. It's fine. Promote Comfy and select flowers. And then we'll gear. Find the colors. Of course we do. And we'll colors. And we'll grab colors. Switch cart. Shoes. And at this point, I've got 4 in the lost zone. So we're good for scoop up Comfy. Promotes the Cramorant. And just let it rip. The good old spit. Take our prize. More shoes. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, this is... I see. It's a Zoroark-themed deck. All Zoroark all the time. Those... your hammers are not good here. I'm sorry. That card is not going to help you. At all. Yeah, no. Removing energy. Cool. They're gonna collect a draw card. Yeah, we're kind of just in cruise control right now. We're chilling. I can colorless for some more cards. Just get good stuff. Sure. But at this point, it's like I don't even want to waste too much. We're just gonna keep using spit innocently. Yeah, honestly, like, I don't know. This deck seems similar in some ways to the Rock deck. And you guys know how much I loved the Rock deck. It's got some of the Rock deck vibes. We should be able to beat Regigigas. So long as I don't prize 2 Articuno. Alright, you are going to Doom Curse, right? At the end of your opponent's... Yeah. You really think you're going to stick... They're going to concede. They're just going to concede, bro. Yeah. And we just spit. Oh, man. That's just not going to work very well. Thank you, Aether, for that tier 1 sub in the 4 months. They can keep trying, though. I respect the hustle, honestly. They're going for it. I do respect the hustle. All right, I'm going to see. Yeah. We play like so many switches that it just... They can't do it, bro. Yeah, man. Yeah, unfortunate. Hammers, Doom Curse. Oh my goodness. The Gallermine. I mean, I still got a huge hand though. Alright, they're gonna boss up a fatty. And surely the Articuno will not leave the active spot, right? Surely. And we'll spit for the knockouts. Take our prize. Yo, give it one more shot. Should I let the last one go down? Doom Curse. You know what? GG's. The Cramorant never gets knocked out. Oh, man. All right. Well played. Well played there, sir. Oh, we got a Players' Cup deck box. Mr. Garchomp, 1281. God, why can't I just keep that hand? Yo, what's up, Garchomp? How we doing? It's cool. This one works. That's a lot of psychic energy. What do you got going on over there? The rocks. No, there was an Inteleon, wasn't there? I don't know. Give you a smiley face. I don't know, Kenny. What does happen when you lead low Napoleon? Fun ruiner. I'm sorry, I didn't realize the fun police had arrived. Nice. Clefairy deck. Clefairy's got the Wonder Storm attack. Does 20 damage for each psychic energy attached to all of your Pokemon. What do we got here? Yeah, new Luna. So wait, once in your turn, if this Pokemon's in your action spot, for each of your bench players, you search your deck for psychic energy attached to the Clefairy. Oh, holy smokes! This really has the potential to get out of hand, doesn't it? But then each one takes 3 energy. So anyways, this is auto win, so it doesn't really matter. They played 20 energies. Yeah, that makes sense. All right, cool. Time to start grinding out here. Let's quick ball and get a cram. And we'll quick ball a choice belt as it looks like it's a single prize deck. And we're going to go get our other Comfy. And we're going to push with flower selecting. And we find a scoop up nets. And we scoop up net. And you notice we dig as deep as possible before we play the gear, right? That's called math, baby. That's called math. Yup. So we go and get... I can afford to Lost Zone 1 Cramorant. That's fine. And then... I think I'm going to just have 4 cards in the Lost... Yeah. I'm going to have 4 cards in the Lost Zone the hard way. Here's a Colress. That's fine. Yeah. Cool. We did it. Colress's experiment. Cram. And 2 Pokestops. And there we go. That's turn 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Turn 1, 6 cards in the Lost Zone, easy. And I could have done more. I didn't even want it like that. Yeah. So we take the knockout. And I'll have you guys know that I have not missed the turn 1 attack. I have not missed the turn 1 attack since I've been streaming this deck. I'm calling it flower picking. Straight up. I will not call it flower selecting. Yeah, we have not missed any attacks, which has been sick. Because that's like the whole idea. You go turn 1 attack with Cramorant. That's what I was finding, like when I was playing the Giratina deck. I was like, well, this is just what we want is to just hit the turn one attack with Cramorant, and because of all the energy in the deck, we were missing it sometimes. I've been saying selecting the whole stream. I'm going back to no. Okay, all right. I'll say flower selecting. Yeah, I know. I want to call it flower picking, but you know what? Flower picking sounds like picking my nose. So I'll select the flowers. Nah. Yeah, flower picking. No. I'm selecting. Yes, select the booger. No, I'm gonna keep it. I'll keep it proper. Yeah, we just keep on trucking here. Really, no reason to play any cards from my hand. We're just gonna go. Like, you can play as long as you want, but we're just gonna. We have already won this game. I do not think that you can possibly win. This deck is not very good, is it? This is a great read chat deck. It really is. The Cramorant deck, yes. I don't know, man. It's like turn 3, and I think they're doing like 100. You hit 260 first turn going second? What? All right, well, maybe I have to look at the Clefairy deck. See, that was just 180 damage. That wasn't enough. So, like, what are they doing? Gotta play weird. Is it all about the weird ear? I guess. I'm gonna select some flowers. That seems cool. Let's do that. That's sick. Okay. Yep. Knock out the Clefairy. That's what we're doing. Let's retreat. Select some more flowers. Great. Quick ball. Just what I wanted. I'm going to quick ball away the Comfy. Hopefully there's one more Cramorant left. Yes, there is. And then I want to maximize the usage of the ordinary rods. I'm going to wait till there's 2 Cramorants down to use it. So we'll spit for 110. Cramorant is so powerful, man. It's crazy. Yeah, it really got me thinking with Articuno, because people were saying yesterday that I ought to have Articuno in the deck, you know, to help hit. Because I kept running into situations where I was losing to other single prize decks with my Giratina V-Star deck. That didn't feel good. So I kept putting more Cramorants into the Giratina V-Star deck until it eventually just became a Cramorant deck. That was like that was the end game of the Giratina deck, is that it just became a Cramorant deck. It's kind of like how, you know, it was like in order for Pikarom to beat other single prize decks, you had to play a lot of Zapdos, and then eventually there just was the Jirachi Zapdos deck. You know, no Pikarom, just Jirachi Zapdos. Right? It kind of feels like that. There are a lot of big tanky Pokemon that could be tough for Cramorant to take out, though. Which is an issue. You can do up to 170 damage with all the Articunos that we play, though. Which is pretty good. Inteleon could be tough, yeah, for Cramorant, for sure. There's not really a great way for this list to deal with that. Got 19 cards left in deck. Let it rip. Cool. Just gonna grab more stuff, do more things, yada yada yada. Culberus's experiment, why not? Take these cards. Yeah, man. Put that into play. Select some flowers, grab the boss. And we're chilling. And retreat the Cramorant, do it again. 8 cards left in deck. Oh, Garchomp's in the chat. Says, this is my first time playing the deck. Yo, what's up, Garchomp? How you doing? What if you just played Arceus Giratina? That does not sound fun, man. Listen, when we're all sick of the formats and preparing for regional championships, we can all just play Arceus Giratina mirrors. But until then, I attack for free. Yeah, Arceus Giratina. I mean, I'm sure the deck is good. It's just like, if a new set comes out, my first inclination is like, cool, let's play more Arceus. Like, no, let's not. I'd rather not. Right? Definitely not. Like, dude, I've been living in a format where my only options are Arceus or Palkia for like months. Yeah, GG's, Garchomp. GG's. This is a cool ladder grinding deck, though, because your deck is so fast. And you just... And you don't lose to the single prize decks, and there's a lot of those on the ladder. Like, a lot. It's actually very nice to not lose to the single prize decks. Every single opening hand with this deck is bananas. Remoraid? What could it mean? Do we have a Rapid Strike deck? Rapid Strike Malamar. Another single prize deck that we will defeat. Because I'm going to take my first knockout on the first turn of the game, and then... yeah, oh my gosh, that Inkay is Dunzo. I can't even believe it. I can't believe how Dunzo the Inkay is. And we'll keep that. That's cool. I'm going to... This is like a sequencing... I did that on purpose, because at this point, I've already got the Culverus. You really only need one Culverus to get kicked off. Right now, I'm looking for Battle VIP passes, so I was trying to thin a supporter out of the deck before I Pokestop and Culverus. So I know that's like a weird sequencing thing, but I had my reasons. Okay, now we dig with Culverus. And we take Switchcart, Ball, and Articuno. Do we find anything off the ball? We don't, but I prize 2 quick balls. Uh-oh. Am I going to miss the turn 1? Is this the game where I miss a turn 1 attack? No way, dude. It is. I missed the turn 1 attack. I did not find another. Dang, dude. I just want to scoot, man. I don't even want to, like, I don't even want to play anymore, man. Finally, after all these games, I finally missed a turn 1 attack. Yeah, we just scooped that up. I know. All right, one more. I can't believe I did not find another Comfy. Literally, if I just find another Comfy there. Or a scoop up net. Either one. It was very low odds of missing that, but it'll happen sometimes. Oh, this hand never misses the turn 1. That's for sure. All right. The single prize face-off. Us versus the Rocks deck. Oh, my opponent's not going to know what hit him. Turn 1, 110 coming in hot. Nothing they can do about it. Get the battle VIP pass. Go get our fellas. And we can start selecting flowers. Great. I don't even really need this Articuno. No, not really. Like, maybe I have to knock out a Greninja, but no, probably not. I'm going to take the shoes. And then we start trekking. Yeah, I'll take the rod for sure. And we'll Colress. We'll take these guys right here. And then I can rope. Either way, you're giving me somebody you don't want. We select again. We take the Cramorant. Don't want to lost zone my single prize attackers in the single prize mirror. And now I believe I've got 4. And we spit. And that's it. And that's the scoop right there. That's a single prize matchup, baby. Take the first knockout, we win. Easy as that. Isn't that nice? Yeah, classic Malamar days, true. Fighting Metal. What do we got with Fighting Metal? That was a weird opening hand. I'm okay to skip it. Could be Arceus Duraludon. Yeah, they play a lot of Healy cards, huh? It's not great. Could be Regigigas. Probably Arceus Duraludon. The Reggies. Yes, dude. I really want to play this matchup, man. I was talking a big game about how we beat the Reggie deck now. And I got to see if we can back that up. Let's quick ball away the boss. I definitely need these 2 Articuno, which just happened to be in my hand, so that's sick. Let's Colress's Experiments, Battle VIP, Colress, Cram. I can do it. Shoes, right? We just actually take the shoes and the Cram. We don't actually need another Colress, right? Because I need to get 2 Comfies played. So we have to take the shoes, and we thin with the Battle VIP pass. Yeah, that's fine. So then we go do this. We get our 2 Comfy outs. And then we trekking shoes, and we are purely looking for switch cards. So we take the Pokestop, and we do the Pokestop, and we let it rip, and we find switch cards because the deck's broken. Then we switch cards, and we flower select, and we take the switch cards, and we've got 3 in the lost zone. We scoop up nets, promote Comfy, we flower select again. We take the Battle VIP pass. We Battle VIP pass. We get these 2, right? And then I can bench. That's fine. And then we bench the secret sauce, and you didn't see it coming. Let's go. Cramorant, double Articuno, you're mad. You're mad, you're mad, you're mad. We're doing 130 damage. Yeah. Oh, you're so mad. You're so mad, yes. You're so mad, bro. Oh, man, I love it, dude. Yeah, that's good. That's real good. We do need enough bosses' orders and escape ropes to make sure that I never have to deal with Regigigas, though. That's kind of a thing. I didn't really get as far as thinking about how we were going to deal with this guy. So, it's cool, man. I've got a lot of escape ropes and a lot of bosses' orders, so we should be okay. I've got 0 escape ropes played so far. And, yeah, we could go with the 4th Articuno. You're right, Jesse. We need the 4th Articuno. You're right. That would do it. You do not even have the attack with this guy this turn. Yeah, no. You're just trying to buy time. No, I ain't giving you no time. No time for you, brother. I did just get rid of a boss. That's unfortunate. Let's escape rope. We'll see who they send up. It's cool. I've got 4 ropes and now still 2 boss in the deck, so we should be chilling. Let's just send up Cramorant and just take this knockouts. Yeah, that's fine. Nothing else worth doing. Thin the deck in that regard. And just do our innocent spit. Cool. Now we're up 2 prizes, which is incredible. So even if we get stuck on a Regigigas 1 turn, we're still okay. We've got a little bit of wiggle room now, I'd say. Cramomatic. Sheesh. You gotta love it when you play against a Regigigas deck and you came prepared. Looks like they're committed to the Regidrago this turn. Maybe they'll start powering up Regigigas. That has to be their answer. I think the 4th Articuno is probably better than Vitality Band, but I will not. I mean, you could play a 4th Articuno, which is probably not worth it. We'll promote the Comfy. And a quick ball away, a Battle VIP pass. There's nothing left in my deck. Yo, we can get it with the Echoing Horn. That's sick. Let's do that. 2 boss left, and 3 ropes left. Okay. So let's flower select. We'll take the stop. And then just let it rip. We find rope and air balloon. That's cool. We can scoop up net. This guy, go in here and select. We find gear. The ropes are just better, honestly. Yeah, I should just keep the ropes. That's fine. And then we got air balloon, retreats, and I'll wait to maximize the use of my Cramorants. So we'll do that. Take our knockouts. And then I get to mess them up maybe with... No, they won't give me another turn with like a... I really wanted to hit the... Oh, I guess no, I don't want to hit the Echoing Horn because they don't have either of those in play. So, yeah, we're actually cool. We don't want to bring back Regidrago or Regieleki because it just helps them out. Now I would bring back a Regidrago, but they've got both of them, so... Gosh, this deck is so cool because you've got Articuno and Cramorant. They're literally both water birds, man. What's not to like about that? They don't have the energy in their discard pile they need to attack with the Gigas. So they have to attack with just anybody else. Looks like they're going with the Regirock, which is fine. I've got Rod in my hand, so I can put that Manaphy back in the deck, though. I do not think that it matters. Maybe they think they're going to, like, knock out one of my Articunos. Like, bro, I've got a backup Articuno. You don't even know. Maybe they think that I just played 2. Nah, bro. We've got 3. We came prepared on the Articuno front. I'm going to gear first and grab boss. That's fine. Then I will flower select and we'll take our other rope. And then we'll Pokestop and we find a scoop up net. So it doesn't really matter. We just kind of save our resources and we just win. So I think like that's probably fine. They could go with this Regieleki and knock out one of my bench guys, so I'll save the Rod. We'll bench another Comfy in case they like Marnie me or Roxanne me or something crazy. And then I do want to... we'll just kind of hold here. I could Rod back in the Articuno and the Cramorant, but I think I'm chilling. We'll just go in. They're not even going to disrupt my hand. Quick Ball is the card we want because it's going to allow me to Rod and then get the Pokemon back, which is super dope. It's exactly what we want. I don't think that they got a hand disruption card. Do they have a twin energy? No. So they're attaching to Regigigas. Maybe they're trying to like prep a Regigigas or something, but honestly, with all these ropes, it doesn't matter. This deck plays 4 ropes. You're never going to have to deal with the Regigigas. It plays 4 ropes and 4 boss. I don't think that Regieleki could make a I don't think Regieleki can do anything because I have scoop up nets still. So, like, if they put 40 on two things, I will just scoop up the two things that need to be scooped up. So, no, they can't do that. They can't do that. I'm sensing a scoop when they realize that the birds are too much. But not before they knock out one of my Articuno. Okay, so this is like their play. They're like, all right, I'm going to knock out one of your Articuno and go up with Regieleki, and they're like, aha, you're stuck doing 120 damage. But I will simply Ordinary Rod both of those guys back into the deck and then go get one again, and I will bench it. And then, yeah. And then they scoop, yeah. Yes. See, told you. The new best single prize deck, bro. No energy. It's the new top single prize deck. Let's go. Choose second every single time. All right, now we're playing against Mew. I gotta put I've gone the whole stream so far without playing against Mew, so I took out the guy. But now I instantly have regret and wish that my guy was back in the deck. Yeah, we need to put Drapion back in the deck. I know we cut the Drapion. It's because I wasn't playing against any Mew. If I play against a second Mew, I'll put it back in. Two Mews in a row, and the Drapion earns its spot. How do I handle going against an opponent who has Empoleon V in play and no bench? Why is it that whenever I like have fun making a deck, everybody in the chat's like, "What do you do against this very specific situation that I've handcrafted just to beat your deck?" What do you do about that? Huh? Well, what if I did this? Well, like I guess I would lose. All right, this guy's only got 130 hit points. They've got Sobble, they've got Gorman. Cool. We got Battle VIP Pass, loving it. We've got Hisuian Heavy Ball. We've got a Comfy there, one Scoop Up Net, two Boss. That's fine. We Battle VIP Pass. We get ourselves the Cram and a Comfy. So we thin. We can do 130 damage turn one, but might be a little bit tough. We'll select some flowers. You find Scoop Up Nets. We'll take it. And we Scoop Up Nets, the Comfy. And we select a little bit more. And we'll take the Rope. Yeah, because 60 damage is like way easier to do than 130 if I'm being honest. So we'll bench this. And well, let's go for the gear. Boss, it's not the one. Okay, that's fine. We'll Rope. No, I am not missing the turn one knockout, bro. Not on my watch. Not today, brother. All right, I might miss the turn one knockout. It's definitely possible. Come on, I said no misses, man. We've got another gear, a new lease on life. Okay. He ain't out of it yet. We can thin even more by discarding this and getting another cram. And then we swing. Dang it! Not the one we wanted. I've got 3 cards. Okay, that's fine. I could still do it if I find another switch card off of this. We find the Colress. All right. Come on. Now I need to find a switch card off of this. Easy. But yeah, we're fine. Okay, so then we escape route. And they push up Snorlax. But little did you know, I'm knocking out that Snorlax. Is my other Articuno prized? I kind of need to know right now. I need to know. Is it prized? We didn't look. I don't think it's prized. All right. Cool. So we're just going to go get it. There it is. Boom. Drop both these. You're stunned. Oh, yeah, I did use the Suing Heavy Ball, didn't I? That's right. Cool. Got that turn 1 knockout. 130. Easy. On a single prizer. Easy. I'm a little bit worried about my potentially having to face off against a Inteleon here. Oh, yeah, Jesse, isn't it fun? It's cool, man. I'm not going to be able to beat this single Inteleon, but I'm having fun, though. I haven't concocted a way to, beat this Inteleon yet. I would need 4 Articuno and a Vitality Band. This is way more fun than the Baltimore. I'm sure it was. Thank you, Bold Dark Storm, for that Prime sub in the 8 months. I'm not really sure what we do about a guy like this. I mean, I guess I just kind of go around it until they don't have anything else. Right? Kind of. Which is probably fine. So we can quick ball. I can rod back in. Gosh. It's like we could play a couple of Sableye. I mean, in order to like spread some damage if we wanted to. Sableye would be incredibly good in situations like this. So I feel like, yeah, I almost want to play a couple of Sableye and a couple of Psychic Energy because, like, right here, if I get 10 cards in the Lost Zone, I can just bop those too, right? And then with Echoing Horn, you know, that kind of strategy is certainly doable. All right, 2 boss, 2 belt there. It's fine. Flower Select, take the Colress. Do we, though? Do we take that Colress? Or am I just gusting? I'll take the switch card. Yeah. I'll take that switch card. That's cool. I want a Lost Vacuum. Choose a card to put in the Lost Zone? No. Alright, that. And then bench the Cramorant. And boss up the Sobble. Switch cards into the Cram. Yo, the healing. The insane healing. You're just Spongy glove. Bro, the spongy gloves, man. The spongy gloves. One copy of spongy gloves. That's all we need. Plus 30 to water type Pokemon. Yeah, man. Zig and Net. Well, we already played 4 Net. The Zigzagoon. Yeah. I think I'm just going to gust around this Inteleon until, like, I've worn them out. I kind of need another switch card, but we should be okay. Go Comfy. And we find the gear. We'll play the gear to try and thin the deck. We'll grab the Colress. Then we're going to Flower Select, and we find the Cramorant, so we take it. Then we go Pokestop, and we find Air Balloon, which is awesome. We discarded a Cram there, which is sad, but it's fine. We'll do that. And we put the 2 Crams back into the deck, and then we're going to boss up this guy, and yeah, I'm not really trying to horn anything. So we'll do that and get another Cramorant just to have it, retreat, and spit for the knockouts. Oh, I guess I should have kept the horn in case, theoretically, they try to just go down to single Inteleon and they don't bench anything else. I could win. I could win by just knocking out this Mew, knocking out this Miltank, and then horn, knock out the final card. I know, that's what I'm saying, Jesse. We got 2 horns, 4 rope, and 4 boss, so thank you, Medic Man, for the tier 1 sub in the 11 months. And they're actually just benching, so I can ignore this Pokemon the entire game, and I think I will. I actually think I will not. I'm not going to touch this thing. Yeah, like confirmed. It's just not happening. All right, we're going to promote this guy. I do need to find my... Oh, I've got the switch card again. This is so nuts. All right, trekking shoes. Let's trek. Do we want the Air Balloon? No, I'm kind of chilling on the Air Balloon. Another switch cards. Go here. That's actually an insane... That's why we play that card, bro. It's so good. Then Flower Select. We find the Manaphy, and we find the rope. The Manaphy is like probably just better. How many ropes do I have down? I've got 2 ropes. And then I've got... I actually think that the rope is better than the Manaphy because I've got these broken switch cards, dude. So let's Colress this turn. Let's not actually. I've got 4 cards left in my deck. So let's just simply not, shall we? Okay. How many Crams? 2 in my discard pile. So I will put them both back into my deck. Cool. And then we chuck those guys in. And we will switch cards into Cramorant. And I will boss Sobble and spit. We take that knockout. And then I'm literally not going to touch the Inteleon. And then next turn I'm going to boss the Drizzile, and then finally I'll escape rope for game. Probably. Or I guess I escape rope this next turn and then I boss for game. Yes. That's correct. Because this turn I guarantee hit somebody with escape rope. Yeah. I could also Colress's Experiment for game because I could draw out my entire deck. So that's pretty good. And we definitely want to keep that option open. Yeah. Easy, dude. They're not going to be super pleased that I am about to hit them with the switch card again. Actually, I don't know that I should, but let's see. We go promote Comfy. And I've got 5 cards left in my deck. So flower selecting. We want the Cramorant, so we take it. And then I bench the Cramorant. And how many nets? 2 nets down. And none here. So I should have nets left. So I can afford to rope. And then they give me a free Pokemon to knock out. Just in case you plan on doing anything absolutely silly like Zigzagoon, I am going to switch card to heal my Comfy. And then I am going to play down all of these cards that I don't want in my deck anymore. Ta-da! Actually, we don't need an answer for Inteleon. We're chilling, bro. Yeah, we're chilling. Nah, Inteleon ain't nothing, dude. Inteleon got no smoke for sure. Yeah. Holy smokes, this is the worst hand I've opened so far. Palkia deck, huh? Okay. We'll take our mulligan, definitely. My opponent's going first. I have a terrible opening hand. Just miserable. Hopefully theirs is worse, though. What if it's just this? Sobble Pass. God, let it be Sobble Pass. Oh, they can Crobat. Okay. And they find Palkia. Fine. That's okay. I've got these 2 guys on the bench now, so I can rope. Well, they're all good targets to hit into. And we find a Comfy, so that's good. And I've got a lot of ways to reuse this Comfy, so this is fine, kind of fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's cool. Let's Pokestop first. Let's not. Let's not, actually. All right. They've got 1 water energy in the discard pile. So let's battle VIP pass, and we're going to get these. And then we want to rope. We send up the bats, and we select some flowers. And we find the Colress, because I'm nuts. And we Colress's Experiments. We find Net and Cram. Okay. And then we've got 3 in the Lost Zone, so we scoop up Net at the Comfy. Did I mess this up? I think I messed this up. No, it's fine. I can't flower select with this one. I can't. Yes, I didn't mess it up. Thank God. They should have a little marker on them if you've already used it. Do they? Maybe they do. I don't know. Anyways, here we go. Flower selecting. Yeah, we'll get another one of these guys. Yeah, how do you know if you've used it or not? Anyways, it's fine. We're going to escape rope. And I'm smacking them turn 1. That's right, I'm coming in with Cramorant. I should not have benched that, but I think it's okay. I should have held this Comfy right here. So turn 1, 150 damage to the Palkia. And then We just keep swinging. That's just this whole matchup. We're just going to keep swinging. I probably need to get that Manaphy back into play, so I need to find one of my ordinary rods. Definitely. They've got 3 Evolution Incense down already. Thank you, Runner Dude, for that tier 1 sub. They got Irida. So they're going to get Palkia out, but I can finish off Palkia pretty easily. I've done 150 damage to it already, and I'm doing 120, so I can find one Articuno or a Choice Belt, and I've got the math. I don't want to play one-off supporters in this deck because I'm playing Pokestop. So if you discard the one-off supporter, then I'd have to play Palpad, which would be fine. It's just like a one-of supporter isn't a one-of add. They may have the Radiant Greninja, which would be pretty annoying, honestly. They could take 2 prizes, but that's fine because they have to use the V-Star power to do it, and then I just gust and knockouts. I just gust and knock out Palkia and take 2 prizes myself. So it's probably okay. Do they have it? Double cross switcher with the V-Star power. Path to the peak. Oh, well, you are not doing any. Yeah, you're not doing any V-Star powers there, bud. Yeah. Yeah, no V-Star powers for you, friend. None. Yeah, I've had a couple games that were tough. There's like Hisui and Gudra, but then I added in the Echoing Horns, and then there was a Palkia deck that played Tool Jammer, and then I added in the Lost Vacuum. So there were like a couple of things that I couldn't beat, but then I theoretically maybe fixed the matchups. Thank you, For Frost, for the 5 gifties there. Thank you. Appreciate you. Let's get some hype in the chat for Frost. 123 total gifted subs to the channel. But we definitely are winning way more than we're losing. That's for sure. All right, playing against a deck with Crobat and Bibarel. We've got a pretty lackluster opening hand that we're just hoping kind of buffs out. It's Arceus, Crobat. Okay. It's fine. We'll see if they have an energy drop. They do, a Psychic Energy. Ooh. Okay. Choice Belt's not exactly what we want. This could be a quick scoop from us. If we don't find anything stunning off of this flower selection. Yep, straight to the scoop. Out of the 2 hours I've been playing this deck so far, we have only missed a turn 1 attack twice. And that was one of them. We have very consistently been getting the turn 1. But apparently my deck is potatoing right now, as we can see by starting all 3 Articuno. Yeah, that's fine. 3 Articuno. It's cool. I got all 3 and a Choice Belt, bro. If I attack, I'm doing so much damage. 170 damage turn 1. Take the mulligan. That doesn't help. There's Giratina. Cool. capture energy. Leafeon. It's interesting. And they can use Leafeon to get an extra energy onto this thing. Turn 1. I actually kind of like that. That's cool. That's pretty neat. Yes, and they are popping off. Pre-release Comfy is definitely neat. It can accelerate an extra energy into play. Cool. We find a Cramorant. Okay. Battle VIP Pass. Rope. Comfy. Okay. That's what we got. So we got 2 cards in the Lost Zone. Battle VIP Pass. Go get 2 more of these. And then I have to just like string some switch cards, unfortunately. Or else. We'll see who they promote off this. Thank you, Will and Daniel, for the sub and the 22 months. Let's go. They're going to send me their other one. I start selecting some flowers. We find air balloon. So I need to find one more. So we retreat into Comfy. Switch card. And there it is. I could go for the Pokestop and then say, Pokestop? Nah, it's cool. All right. We got the turn 1 attack. So then we put down Cramorant and we rope. And then who do you think they're going to give me? If they give me Greninja, I've got the knockout. They have no idea, bro. They have no idea. They're going to send me the Greninja and I'm going to send it packing, dude. They think I'm about to miss this knockout. No chance. I've got a backup Articuno right here. They're going to send me the Comfy. That's fine. And then we spit innocently. For the turn 1 knockout. Feels good. We find a rope. That's nice. Can rock with this. I like what I see. A little bit of an... I mean, that was like one of the worst opening hands we had so far. And we still managed to get a turn 1 attack. Because it's just that consistent. There they go. Flower selecting. Only 2 cards in the Lost Zone. And okay. Yeah, I feel like this style of deck has some potential. It's like the Cramorant stuff is so good at leading the game. I just, am looking for, they have to just greening cells again. Oh my gosh, that gives me such a advantage. And they're leaving the Radiant Greninja. But I have the second Articuno, so we're just going to be able to take that knockout real easy. All right, we're going to get these cards. Lost Zone, the Manaphy. Hopefully they don't plan on attacking with this Greninja, because, yeah, I'm about to knock it out. So we'll spit for 130 and take our prize and leave them with just the Comfy. They've only got 2 cards in the Lost Zone. Culver's Experiment, they'll go up to 5 cards in the Lost Zone. To my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They've got a Leafeon V-Star. Which is interesting. And this thing's got Leaf Guard, which is not cool. not cool, bro. I am not trying to deal with that. Leaf Guard. It makes sense, though. I mean, I guess if they're playing Grass Energy and Psychic Energy, they can just attack with this thing. Certainly can be tough to deal with. So, I've got ropes, though. We've got 2 ropes in the discard pile. None in the Lost Zone. Let's promote the Comfy, and we find another Colress. First, we'll gear and see if I find a boss, and we do. And then we'll start selecting. We find shoes. We'll take that. Trekking shoes. Do I want the fourth choice belt? It could take me 4 attacks to finish this game, so I'll take it. I do actually need to get a Cramorant, I suppose, don't I? Yeah. All right, well, I haven't quite figured that out yet. So I'm going to have to find that. Find one of those guys. We'll escape rope. And see who they promote. They give me the Comfy. No, they give me this Giratina. It's fine. Flower selecting, we find Cram or Rod. That's annoying, but we'll take the Cram. And then we go Cramorant. And we'll Colress. We'll take Cramorant, Rope, Scoop Up Net. Choice Belt. And we spit innocently for 160 damage. My boss situation, I've got 3 bosses left. There's 1 in my lost zone, so that's fine. We've got, I think, 2 ropes left, 1 rope left. So they're just going to go in with the Leafeon and just try to win that way. But I've got plenty of boss to be able to win this game. So we've got the Cramorant right there. And with the top deck of the Quick Ball, that's very good. We can Rod back in both of these. Go Quick Ball away the Comfy. They haven't played any hand disruption cards yet, and I just don't think that they play any. So I think I'm okay. We'll grab this other Cramorant. Bench it. Boss up this guy. And we'll spit innocently. I probably should have just wasted that Scoop Up Net to pick up the Comfy. Nice, we find another Cramorant. It's very good. I'm thinking that to win, I mean, I could gust up the Giratina twice and win. I should have exactly 2 bosses orders left in my deck. I can also go Escape Rope and just see who they promote. But I do love this deck's ability to just ignore the Pokemon you don't want to deal with. It's like really sick, actually. Like we just don't have to touch this thing, right? Because he keeps taking 30 less damage, so I don't feel like dealing with it. So we're just going to keep pushing around every single turn. Between ropes and bosses, you're just like, you're just totally fine. And since a lot of these Lost Origin decks are cutting their hand disruption cards, you just grow this like massive hand. Well, we're already thinking about potential Volo. That's why we play the Echoing Horn. So we can go Knockout Comfy, Horn, Boss, Knockout Comfy. Game. I think two Echoing Horn I think is enough, yeah. We're going to promote this guy. And Flower Select, we find the boss. Let's bench this and Rope and see who they bring up. Is it going to be Comfy? Yes. So we do that. And we'll just knock out the Comfy. And I do not think that they are going to disrupt my hand. So thank you, Mark My Soul, for that Prime sub. They're about to go to 2 prizes. So like I have the potential to still win, even if I just have to take 2 hit KOs. But we actually just have the game right here with Echoing Horn. We promote Comfy. We Echoing Horn up your fella. We boss it up. We bench Cramorant, scoop up nets, and that is GG's. Spit innocently for game. Set and match. GG's. Yeah, this thing's working smooth, man. It's real smooth. Like this deck is kind of filthy, man. Yeah, check this out. This is the deck right here. Boom. Yeah. 4 Comfy, 3 Articuno, 4 Cramorants. I don't even have Drapion it. We took the Drapion out, but you could put Drapion back in. The shoes like don't need to be here. Those 2 cards can go. But like the more shoes, the better. May I screenshot this NFT? Yeah, this deck is gnarly for sure. It gives me more... It gives me super big, like Zapdos Jirachi vibes. 2 Balloons. Balloon's a good card. You could go 1 Balloon, but Balloon's a really good card. You could go 4 Switch card. I imagine that like future edits of this list will get a little bit greedier with Switch cards. But something that's like important to realize is that this deck does not play energy. If you run out of Switch, you lose the game. A Pyukumuku. I actually kind of like that. Yeah, you could play a Pyukumuku. Sure. No cross switcher. You don't need that. You could play Silene, but the problem is with Silene, I actually don't think that Pyukumuku would be very good in this deck because the trekking shoes are better because you can Pokestop into the trekking shoes. And the Pyukumuku would not be very good because you only have the 4 quick ball. Every time you find a quick ball, you're like, thank God, right? Because the battle VIP passes are good for like the beginning of the game, but the quick balls you need, because like you'll play Rod and then you're like, cool, I need to like find quick ball to get my Cramorants back out. So like you're never just wasting the quick balls are very important. So you're never just wasting quick ball to like go get Pyukumuku. Never. And then like inevitably you're gonna flower selecting and you're gonna see Pyukumuku and then you're just going to lost zone it. That's exactly what will happen. Because you just don't care. Like, right? So it's better to just have the shoes. Because shoes are 2 cards. Capture Energy does not seem worth it here, Jesse, because it is a 0 energy deck. And that's what the YouTube title is going to say. Yeah. It's got to say 0 energy deck. Yeah, it is the first rule of building this deck is 0 energy deck, yeah. But honestly, this deck was like the most fun that I've had playing PTCGO in a long time. So hopefully you enjoyed it. Just a short stream from me tonight because I've got stuff that I got to get to. Like sleep, actually, because it's late. But I am going to be turning this into a YouTube video. So I just wanted to pop in, stream the deck that I've been working on, and I'll probably edit it up tomorrow morning. So that's what we got going on. All right. Turbo Birds. It was beautiful. All right, you guys all have a great night. I'll catch you later, okay? Anybody streaming? You want to raid somebody? Azul is still on. Sick. Let's raid Azul. See you guys.